Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Game Vortex. I'm Vitaly and today it's quite an unusual episode. So basically I have decided to upgrade my network solution here in my house. Basically this is just a temporary house that we're living until the other one is under construction right now. So I had a very basic setup here. So basically I had an ISP provided cable router / modem, and I bought this piece of shit monstrosity that is standing over there at the back. You can't see it, to extend the signal down to the first floor because it's a 3-story house built out of concrete, so I had really shit signal. It's a tender Chinese router, like with a huge antenna. So today I decided that I've had enough of this shit and I decided to upgrade. So I'm going to do the unboxing and the short overview, probably reviewed if I'm doing several parts of this bad boy here. So what do we have here? I apologize that you can probably see it in a different, it's a mirrored image basically. That's what you get with the shitty camera, unfortunately. So basically this is one of the top 2 Asus routers that are on the market right now. So they have the RT-AC88U, sometimes it's also known under the model of AC3100. There's also a 3200, which basically looks almost identical, but it's got a bit more antennas, if I'm not mistaken, like 2 more extras. But it's got 4 ports, LAN ports at the back, whereas this one has basically 8 ports at the back. So what do we have here in general? I mean, I'll link the description below. You can see the full specs, right? So it's basically a wireless AC standard. So not many devices actually, even in my house, not many devices can actually take advantage of that except for my phone and probably my laptop. I'm not even sure about that, so I'll probably have to upgrade a few air cards as well just to make sure that we can all connect to it. Nevertheless, I wanted to have something decent, so I didn't go for those. Even though I could have bought like the top of the range, the one that looks like a UFO with fucking million antennas sticking out of it, like I decided to go for something much more simple. I mean, it's not even simple. It's still quite expensive. I don't know how much it goes there, but it's probably around $300 or something in the US, or $250, something around there. I'm not entirely sure. So anyway, hopefully this will be enough to satisfy my gaming needs. In basic overview, what does this router have? I mean, I'll show you the picture from the back. By the way, the box is huge. I mean, you can see the perspective of my head, and it's about 3.5 kilograms. So as you can see, it's got 8 ports at the back, 8 LAN ports, 1 WAN port. Also, one of the ports can be changed from out to in, so you can have a link aggregation by using 2 ports. You also have a USB 2.0 at the back, and at the front there's a USB 3.0 that supports a NAS storage. So basically you can connect your hard drive and download, share files from it. You can also share printer with it. It's got 4 antennas, basically 2 for in, 2 for out. One of them will be working for 5 gigahertz network and the other one is for 2.4 basically. And what else is here? It's capable of theoretical speed of 2168 megabits per second. The one with loads of antennas is better. It's about 3600 megabits per second. And on the 2.0 gigahertz network, they say they can try to do up to 1000 megabits per second for 4K video playback and gaming streaming. Anyway, this is everything else that I know about it that you probably need. It also says here it's got a coverage of up to 5400 square feet, right? Anyway, what is interesting is that this thing comes with a dual core Qualcomm 1.4 gigahertz processor, and I think 256 megabytes of RAM, or maybe 512, and also the same amount for the flash storage to make sure if you want to flash a new firmware. And by the way, there's a WRT firmware available for this, so if your network provider actually employs the same technique as mine called DNS hijacking, when you can't change the DNS, this will solve this issue. It's also got an app on the phone from which you can entirely manage the whole router. You can do anything you want. You can limit the amount of Why the fuck is it flickering that much? I mean, that's probably because of the fluorescent light here in my office, unfortunately. That's the fucking light that you get inside and everywhere. In any case, It also called with something called WT Fast. So WT Fast is basically a gaming network. It's a network for gamers. Basically what it does is that it tries to find the most direct connection through the specific gaming optimized VPN to the server that you're actually playing, instead of bouncing it off through different countries that try to buy. So if you buy this router, you get it for free for one PC, or you can obviously do a subscription if you want to go more. I'll try it on my PS4 and report you later if it's actually any better. So before we open up this bad boy, let's see exactly like what are we going to get with this. What else do they have? They have a Trend Micro built-in antivirus that can actually identify threats and viruses while they're being downloaded on the site. They can actually send you an email if some of the users on your network actually getting into some malicious activity, right? What else can it do? I don't fucking know, to be honest. I mean, I've read about this router extensively. That's how I made my choice. People recommended me to go for a Nighthawk, the Nighthawk 1900, but I decided not to settle for that. I just wanted to get something that might be a little bit future-proof. It took me a while to find it. I mean, I had to contact my friend to get it shipped from Bangkok, because neither of the shops had this thing here. So what else do we have here? There's okay, so basically this thing also comes with adaptive QoS. Basically what it does is that it gives you an opportunity to optimize the internet connection and the wireless connection, and in general the work of the router to the task that you want it to handle more efficiently. So in this case, I'm saying is that, for example, you can set it. You can either do it manually, or there are presets that you can put up. For example, I want gaming to be at the very top of my priority, so we'll optimize everything to the gaming, or video streaming, and so on and so forth. So this, I mean, I don't know how well it works. I have to check it out and see. On my previous setup, I always had a problem streaming full HD videos, not to mention 4K, never even was possible. The videos were always lagging, and the PS4 wasn't even working properly. Usually I'm not even entirely sure if it actually supports the 5 GHz network, but we'll see about that. I need to double check on that. I know that the new one will. So adaptive QoS, you can read more about it. And one more feature on this router is basically something called AR radar beamforming. And I read about this technology extensively. I don't know if it's actually a marketing thing or is it actually working. It's basically when it identifies that some device is getting a poor signal on your network, it will channel the radio waves basically to that device to increase its network coverage and capacity, basically. So there we go. God almighty, is it actually flickering here, isn't it? Am I using the wrong light? I think one of the lights broke here. I have a fluorescent light on the top, and I could see it flickering. It's the same effect as I would get when I was actually trying to watch a movie in 3D with the active shutter glasses. Anyway, without further ado, let's open this bad boy and see what we have in there. The box is fucking huge. Like, I didn't even think that it's gonna be that big. It's just a bloody router, but anyway. It's got a 3 years warranty. It's got a PC Mag 2015, Reader's Choice Award, and built-in online game accelerator WGS. Okay, here we are again. Let's try to open this bad boy. One of the best smells, if there would be a perfume, I'd buy it. The smell of the new hardware. Smell of the new hardware. It's not really smelling that good on the box, but anyway. I've not yet owned that many Asus products, to be honest. I mean, for their routers, I never even knew that they were that quite good, actually. But I've never owned it. I think I had an Asus laptop a long time ago. But definitely I would buy an Asus because they're pretty good. And also, compared to the Acer, I fucking hate Acer because I had a fucking 2 laptops that burned down just because they were shit. Don't get me wrong. Okay, how do we open this thing? Is it one of those? Oh, I can smell it already. I can smell it already. Come on, you. I'm not going to install it upstairs. Obviously, I'm going to make this video as a small overview review, and then once I actually get it installed, and I also need to put my current ISP thing into the bridge mode. For fuck's sake, come on. Adaptive QoS MU MIMO, 4 times performance, multi-user environment. Basically, a lot of these devices won't be able to. Oh yes. Oh, the smell. Oh yes, yes. This is it. Okay, so what do we have in this box? First, we have this fucking brochure about the WTF network. Create a free account. Okay, I'll do that later. Right now, it's not a priority. So over here, hopefully this thing, you can see it on this camera here. And just in case you want to see here, this is a very nice packaging. This is very nice packaging. I really like it. Very sleek, very nice, very good. Okay, so I'll lift this thing up. My God, is it actually quite heavy for a router. So, let's get rid of the packaging. As much as I love things to be looking new, I fucking hate like all this packaging. Oh my God, the smell. Who doesn't love a new hardware? So, okay, this is the size. I mean, you can see my head, and this is the size of the router. So it's pretty big. It's big. So this is the design. It's a very angular design. I think that one of the USB 3.0s is here. Yes, there's a LED button if you want to switch off the LED so it doesn't annoy you at night. A good addition. There's a Wi-Fi kill switch if you need to kill Wi-Fi for someone or yourself for that matter. You have a USB 3.0 port here. I'm not going to open it right now. Over here you have, and we have, and this have, is all the lights that we need right here. As you can see, we have indicators for LAN, WAN, 5 GHz, 2 GHz network, and at the back, obviously, I'll show it here. You have a USB 2.0 here, because 3.0 is at the front, 8 Gigabit ports, so actually work like a switch as well. There's your WAN port here. One of the ports right here could be turned into another WAN port, so you can actually do a link aggregation to get up to 2 gigabits of speed. You have a power indicator, power plug, and power button basically. So that's what we get here. Showing it here, showing it here, showing it here. All good, jolly good. Now let me put it somewhere where I'm not going to hopefully step on it when I get up. I also like the fact that they have a rubber like pads underneath so it doesn't slide or rattle around. Come on, Asus, couldn't you jump even better? Like, my God, Jesus Christ. There's more boxes here than I have ever seen. Okay, so over here we have 4 antennas that are going to our routers that are adjustable on different angles. They look like this and like this. So we're gonna get that sorted. Over here we have, oh my God almighty, seriously. So we have a power plug. This looks like a plug for fucking computer. Oh shit. Oh fucking hell. I don't even have a fucking plug like this. Where is this router from? Jesus Christ. Well, thank God they have another one. Fuck me, I'll get scared. Like this plug, I don't know what country does that come from. I've never seen anything like that. Thank God for that, fuck. Sorry for amount of swearing. So basically you have a cable like that. It's so great that they actually done that. You have Cat 5e, surprisingly. Small short cable, probably a meter and a half long, Cat 5e. I already have a Cat 6, but it's not really a big difference there. My God, look at how many power plugs that they put in there. There's one for the UK, there's one for, I guess, Europe, and this one, God fucking knows where this is from. So, wow. I mean, that's very thoughtful, like really thoughtful. The only gripe of this is that each cable is less than a meter long. It's probably half a meter at best. So we have 2 cables here, and we have an adapter. My God, is this thing gonna be like? I'm so tired of cables already. Seriously? Asus, come on, you could have thought about it better. So I'm gonna put this bad boy together, and then I'm gonna test it out for a couple of days, or maybe just a few hours, but I mean, it's getting late right now. Tomorrow I have to go to work. And once that's all done, I'm going to get this shit online, and hopefully if you have any questions or you're interested in something like this, please let me know and I'll try to answer all of your questions. I'll make a video of the web interface, and I'll make a video obviously of a app that they have to manage the router. Okay, leave the comments below if you want to know anything. Also, please subscribe to the channel, it helps me out a lot. I apologize for the flickering today, but I had to use my phone to record this video. I have a DSLR coming as well. That's right, they're actually doing the unboxing stuff, so it'll be interesting to get this thing working, and I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of Game Vortex.